Assalamu alaikum. I'm Firoza Karim here in Nun Batayon live class of Vikarnasanur School and College. Today I'm going to take a class on higher math of class 9 and 10. So all the students of 9 and 10 throughout the country, you all are welcome to my class. I'm very much glad to meet you again, my dear students. I hope you all are fine with your family members. Whatever, before entering my class, I want to hear from you girls. Is the screen, sound, everything is okay or not? And I want to check how many of you have joined so far. Yes, Walaikum Salam, Aisha. Walaikum Salam, Tanzima. Walaikum Salam, everyone. I hope you have taken your copies and pen so that you can enjoy your class. Okay, girls. So let's start. Today I am going to take chapter 13, solid geometry. I think you have remembered that we have already done chapter 13 up to number 14, isn't it? Up to our first term syllabus. So today I will start from our second term syllabus. And girls, after completing today's topic, you will be able to draw the symbolic figure of solid like surface and sphere and rectangular parallelepiped, and you will be able to determine the volume and area of a sphere and rectangular parallelepiped, and moreover you will be able to solve the problems using the knowledge of solid geometry. Okay, let's start now, and please take your book and copies and do with me. Okay, here girls, look at the figure. Is it a circle or something else? I think you are sure that it is not a circle. This is a solid of circular shape. Since circle is two-dimensional, so we can easily represent a circle in two-dimensional plane. But since sphere is a three-dimensional plane, a three-dimensional body, so to represent it in a two-dimensional plane, it is difficult. But I think this picture is given you some impression about the solid body. Like sphere, as for example, can you give me some example of sphere? Yes, I hope you can give me. Let me see. Yes, ball, tennis ball, football, etc. are sphere. So before doing the exercise, let us know the related formulas of sphere. If radius of the sphere is r unit, then area of the surface of the sphere will be 4 pi r square unit. Yes, tell me what? Area of the surface of the sphere will be 4 pi r square. Do you remember the area of circle? Yes, pi r square. And in case of a sphere, the area will be 4 pi r square. And what about the volume? Volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cubed cubic unit. Definitely the unit should be in cubic unit because this is volume. Okay, so these two formulas will be applied to this problem. Okay, now let's see the problem number 15. 3 spherical balls of glass of radius 6, 8 and r centimeter are melted and formed into a single solid sphere of radius 9 centimeter. Find the value of r. So girls, look at the question very carefully. There are 3 spherical glass balls and the radius are given, but one of the radius is unknown here. This is r centimeter. But we have to melt all the 3 glass balls and then we have to form another solid sphere, radius of which is 9 centimeter. Okay, and we need to find the value of this unknown radius. Okay, so let's start, and please do it in your copy. Okay, and if there is any problem you face, please let me know in comment box. Okay, so girls, first of all, don't forget to write the formula, related formula, okay, which we will apply here. Okay, since we will find the volume, so we must mention the formula of the volume. Here we are writing, we know volume of sphere with radius r unit is 4 by 3 pi r cubed cubic units. Okay, so need to write the formula. Now what informations we have? We have the radius of the 3 glass balls, which are 6, 8 and r centimeter respectively. So if we replace the radius here, we can find out the volume of the 3 balls. And let us check. Yes, you have to write volume of first sphere, that means first spherical ball. Okay, volume of the first ball V1 equals to 4 by 3 pi, and in exchange of r we are writing 6 cubed cubic centimeter. Okay, you don't need to calculate. Okay, just keep it in this form. Then volume of the second sphere V2 equals to 4 by 3 pi 8 cubed. See here, the radius is 8, so we are writing 4 by 3 pi 8 cubed cubic centimeter. And the radius of the third ball is small r, so we are writing volume of third sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cubed cubic centimeter. These are the 3 volumes of 3 glass balls. Now we are given radius of the new sphere, which we have to form from by melting these 3 balls. Okay, the radius of the new sphere is 9 centimeter. So we can easily find the volume of the new sphere, which will be 4 by 3 pi 9 cubed cubic centimeter. So now we know all the volumes except this one, because the radius of this ball is not known, but we have to find this radius. We will find this radius from which idea? From the idea that since these 3 balls will be melted and then another solid sphere will be formed, so the volume of these 3 balls should be equal to the volume of the new sphere. Okay, so according to question we can write, sum of these 3 volumes is equal to 4 by 3 pi 9 cubed. Okay, and we are taking common 4 by 3 pi is common for all the terms, so within bracket we are writing 6 cubed plus 8 cubed plus r cubed, and in right hand side this is 4 by 3 pi 9 cubed. Okay, have you done, girls? Now what we have to do, since 4 by 3 pi is on both the sides, so by cancellation of this term, we are getting 6 cubed, that is 216, 8 cubed, that is 512, and r cubed, which is equals to 9 cubed, that is 729. And after changing the site, we got r cubed equals to this thing. Okay girls, now r cubed equals to 1. So what will be the value of r? 1/3 power of 1, that is cubic root of 1 equals to r. So we got r equals to 1. You know, if we do square root of 1, we will get 1. If we do cubic root, then still it will be 1. Okay, so we got the value of r equals to 1 centimeter. So here we applied the conception of volume. Okay, and I think you can do it, girls. Okay, let's go for the next problem. Have you done? You have to do it with me, okay? You have to complete with me. Okay, girls. Now, this is problem number 16. The outer diameter of a hollow sphere. Do you understand what is meant by hollow sphere? Hollow sphere means the inside space is vacuum, but the sphere itself has some thickness of the material. If it is made by iron, then there should be a thickness of the iron. If it is made by wood, then there should be the thickness of the wood, etc. Okay, whatever. The outer diameter of a hollow sphere is 13 centimeter and the thickness of the iron is 2 centimeter. A solid sphere is formed with the iron used in the hollow sphere. What will be its diameter? Okay. You think yourself for 1 minute. What should I do? We have the diameter of the hollow sphere, so we can find the radius of the hollow sphere, and that's why we can find the volume of the hollow sphere. But what about the solid sphere formed from the iron, using the iron of the hollow sphere? So the volume of the hollow sphere should be the volume of the iron contained in it, and that should be the volume of the new sphere. Okay, so we have to relate this thing. So let's find how to do it. Okay girls, please draw the figure, okay, quickly, and by that time I am searching your comments. Yes, r equals to 1 centimeter, you have done it. Very good, girls. Okay. So, have you drawn the figure? Please draw the figure in freehand, okay? Not necessary to take a pencil compass now, okay? Just to have an idea. Here, given outer diameter of hollow sphere. Look at this figure. This is the hollow sphere, that is the inside space is vacuum, and this is the thickness of the sphere. So there is a outer radius and also a inner radius. Obviously the inner radius is less than the outer radius, and less by what? Less by the thickness of the sphere. Okay, here we got the diameter of the hollow sphere, so we can find the radius of the hollow sphere, and we are mentioning it by r1. Okay, r1 equals to 13 by 2, that is 6.5 centimeter. This is the outer radius of the sphere. Okay, now we know thickness of iron from our question. thickness of the iron is 2 centimeter. So the inner radius should be less from the outer radius by these 2 centimeter. So we can find the inner radius. Therefore, the inner radius of the hollow sphere R2 equals to, we have to deduct 2 from 6.5 and we are getting 4.5 centimeter. Okay, have you write it? Okay, then we got all the radius, that is the outer radius, inner radius, and now before applying the formula of volume we must mention it here. Okay, so we are writing volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cubed cubic unit when the radius is r unit. So when the radius is 6.5, then the outer volume of the hollow sphere will be 4 by 3 pi into 6.5 whole to the power 3 cubic centimeter. See girls, I am not finishing my calculation. We will do it later. Okay, let it be in this form. Now the inner volume of hollow sphere will be 4 by 3 pi is 4.5 is the inner radius. So the volume will be 4 by 3 into pi into 4.5 to the power 3 cubic centimeter. And difference of these two volumes will be the volume of the iron contained in it. So we can write volume of iron equals to difference of these two volumes. And please do write it, 4 by 3 pi into 274.625 minus 91.125 cubic centimeter. Okay, and what's the result will be? Yes, the result will be 4 by 3 pi into 183.5 cubic centimeter. Don't apply the value of pi still now. Okay, let it be in this form. Okay, then we have to form a new sphere and we assume that the radius of the new sphere be r centimeter. Okay, so volume of the new sphere will be 4 by 3 pi r cubed, isn't it, since the radius is capital R. But the iron contained in the previous sphere is the iron contained in the new sphere. So the volume of iron should be equal to this new sphere, and we are writing 4 by 3 pi r cubed equals to 4 by 3 pi 183.5. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to cancel the common terms from both the sides. Okay, cancel the common terms from both the sides. We are getting r cubed equals to 183.5. And to get r, we have to do the cubic root of 183.5 and the result is 5.68. R is equal to 5.68. That is, the radius of the new sphere is 5.68. So what will be the diameter? Diameter of the new sphere will be twice of the radius. So it will become approximately 11 centimeter. Okay, so write it down girls, and we got the diameter of the new sphere. I think that was our question. Okay, so we got the answer. So if there is any queries girls, if there is any confusion, you may ask me. Okay, otherwise let's go for the next problem. Yes, I'm doing number 19. Okay, I'm keeping number 17 and 18 for you. That means Those two will be your homework. Okay, try yourselves. Okay, here girls, look at the figure. Do you have any idea about this solid? Yes, let me read the question. It will be clear to you. A spherical ball of radius 22 by pi centimeter exactly fits into a cubical box. Find the volume of the unoccupied portion of the box. This is a cubical box. Cubical box means the box in which all the dimensions, that is length, breadth and height, are equal. Inside this box we are keeping a spherical ball. Okay, isn't it ball? Yes, a spherical ball. And this ball is exactly fits into the cubical box. Look at here, the ball is touching all the planes. Okay, so it is exactly fits into the cubical box. But look at here, there is some unoccupied space here. That means cubical box is larger in volume than the spherical ball, and you have to find out this unoccupied portion of the box, that is these unoccupied portions of the cubical box. So we must find the volume of the spherical ball and at the same time the volume of the cubical box. Okay, so let's go for the solution and get ready. Okay, start writing with me. Given radius of the spherical ball r equals to 22 by pi centimeter. Okay, so volume of the ball will be 4 by 3 pi r cubed. In exchange of r cubed we are writing 22 by pi cubed cubic centimeter. Okay, don't do the calculation, keep it in this form. Okay, now one thing you have to identify, that since the ball exactly fits into the cubical box, so the length of each edge of the cube will be equal to the diameter of the ball. Look at here, if I say you from here, this is the diameter through the center of the spherical body, and this is the length of each edge of the cubical box, which are parallel, and so they are equal. Okay, both sides are parallel to each other, so they are equal in length. So the diameter of the ball will be the length of each edge of the cubical box. So if we can find the diameter, we can find the length of each edge of the cube. So length of each edge of cube, if we denote it by small a should be equals to twice r. That is, it will be 2 into 22 by pi or 44 by pi centimeter. Okay, have you done, girls? Okay, let's see the next step. Yes, we got the diameter. So length of each edge of cube a equals to 2r. That is 2 into 22 by pi centimeter equals to 44 by pi centimeter. Okay, this is the diameter of the spherical ball and as well as the length of the each edge of the cube, isn't it? Okay, now since we got the value of a, since you got the value of a, we can find the volume of the cube. A cubed equals to what? 44 by pi whole cubed cubic centimeter. That means at this point we got the volume of a spherical ball and the volume of the cube. If there is any difference between these two volumes, then that should be the volume of the unoccupied space of the cubical box. So we will find the volume of unoccupied space of the cube by deducting the volume of the spherical ball from the volume of the cube, isn't it? And by deducting it, we got what? Yes, right from here we got the volume of unoccupied space, which is equals to 1308.812. Okay. Okay, Hasina Bedora, you have a question. Yes, should we always write the formula or directly apply? Better to write the formula, because if you write the formula and your time is finished, you can't finish the math, still you will get a marks if you can write the formula. Because if you write the formula, that means you know how to find the volume. So as there is a case of partial marking, so there is a chance to get a marks. Okay, but should we leave the chance? So better to write the formula. Yes, video is getting a little blur. Oh, why bacha? Isn't it clear now? Okay, so let's go for the next sum. Okay, see here girls. Yes, the question is a little bit larger. Okay, the outer length, breadth and height of a wooden box with top are respectively 1.6, 1.2 and 0.8 meters. Okay, and its wood is 3 centimeter thick. What is the area of the inner surface of the box? A rectangular box or cubical box? Since the dimensions are different, so no doubt it will be a rectangular parallelepiped. You have done earlier in general maths, I think. You know the area of the whole surface of the rectangular parallelepiped. Do you know, girls? Can you remember? Yes, how many faces are there? There are 6 faces. So there will be 2 into AB plus BC plus CA. That will be the area of the whole surface. Okay, let's do it. Yes, this is the rectangular box and thickness of wood is given 3 centimeter. You have to be careful that the units are in same unit or in different. Here all the 3 dimensions are given in meter, but the thickness of the wood is given in centimeter. So we have to convert it. We have to convert it into meter. See here, thickness of the wood is 3 centimeter and we are converting it into meter. Okay, and that is 0.03 meter. Outer length, breadth and height of the box are 1.6 meter, 1.2 meter and 0.8 meter respectively. These 3 are outer dimensions and we have to find the inner area. So we have to find the inner length, breadth and height. How to find the inner length? As I know the outer length of the box, so if we deduct the thickness 2 times, of course, because length is in both sides, breadth is in both sides, so we have to deduct 2 into 0.3 meter from 1.6 and it will be 1.54 meter. This is the inner length of the box. Similarly, please do it yourself. Don't look at the screen. Okay, inner breadth of the box B will be how much? Yes, 1.2 minus 2 into 0.3, that is 1.14 meter. Okay, and lastly, inner height of the box C. It was 0.8, so we have to deduct minus 2 into 0.3 meter and it will be 0.74 meter. Okay, have you done? Yes. Now we have to find the whole inner surface of the box. So the formula is 2 into AB plus BC plus CA square unit. Okay. So you can find the result by yourselves now. Okay. Can you do it, girls? So go back to this step and do it yourselves. Okay. Let me see who can do first of all. Yes. Don't look at the screen, okay? Do it yourselves. Okay, forget it. It will wastage our time, okay? So we don't have much time in our hand, so copy it from here. Okay, I know you can do it. So it will be 7.4776 square meter. This is the area of the whole inner surface of the box. Okay, but there is one more question. The cost of painting of per square meter inside the box is 14.44 taka, and we have to find the total cost of painting the inner surface. So total cost should be 7.4776 was the inner area, so it should be multiplied with 14.44 and we got taka 107.98. that is the total cost of painting in inner area of the box. Okay, taka 107.98. So done. I think we have not much time, but we can do one more sum, isn't it? So let's do. Make it faster and please be with me. Okay, a solid sphere of radius 4 cm is melted and formed into a uniform hollow sphere of outer radius 5 cm. Find the thickness of the second sphere. I am doing number 17 since I have some time in my hand. Okay, so do it with me. You have to find the thickness of the second sphere. Okay, so we don't know the thickness of the second sphere. Radius of the solid sphere is 4 cm. So volume of the solid sphere will be 4 by 3 pi into 4 cubed cubic centimeter, isn't it? Write it down, girls. Radius of the solid sphere 4 cm. We know volume of a sphere is this and this, and so the volume of the given solid sphere is 4 by 3 pi into 4 cubed cubic centimeter. Okay. Achha. Look at the question again, girls. A solid sphere of radius 4 cm is melted. It will be melted and formed into a uniform hollow sphere of outer radius 5 cm. Find the thickness of the second sphere. Okay, we don't know the inner radius of the hollow sphere, so we have to find the inner radius first. Okay, so let the thickness of the hollow sphere be x centimeter. Hollow sphere thickness we are assuming as x centimeter. Okay, the outer radius is 5 centimeter. Then what should be the inner radius? Yes, of course, inner radius should be 5 minus x centimeter, isn't it? Inner radius of the hollow sphere is 5 minus x centimeter. Okay, therefore the volume of the outer volume of this sphere will be 4 by 3 pi 5 cubed, and the inner volume of the sphere will be 4 by 3 pi, you have to use this radius, inner radius, 5 minus x whole cubed. So now we have got the volume, outer volume of the hollow sphere, inner volume of the hollow sphere, and difference of these two volume is the volume of the material, isn't it? So according to question, we can write difference of these two volumes, that is volume of the outer sphere and volume of the inner sphere, is the volume of the iron, or what was the material, I have forgotten already. So this is the volume of the material. So cancel from both sides the common terms, that is 4 by 3 into pi, that should be cancelled. Okay, so the calculation should be done by you. We can write 5 minus 6 whole cubed equals to 5 cubed minus 4 cubed, and do yourself, you will get lastly 5 minus 6 whole cubed equal to 61. Are you doing, girls? Yes, 5 minus 6 whole cubed equals to 61. So what about 5 minus 6? It will be equals to cubic root of 61, and cubic root of 61 is equivalent to 3.937. So write it down. Cubic root of 61 is equals to 3.937. So what will be the value of x? X will be 5 minus 3.937, which is equal to 1.063. So the thickness of the second sphere will be 1.06 centimeter. That is the thickness of the hollow sphere. So I think that's all for today. But before going out of my class, I want to tell you girls, you have to do these problems by your own. Don't forget to do practice, and please do number of the problems which we skipped. Okay, you have to do it by your own. If there is any problem, let me know through other means. We are always connected with you, so we can give solutions. But one thing, for solid geometry, you have to remember all the formulas. So we need practice. The old and the unique proverb is practice makes a man perfect. So don't do to forget practice. Okay, it will enrich you. Okay, and for today's lesson, my suggestion is, please do homework, the problems which we skipped, and don't forget to solve the problems, related problems in your text in examples. Okay, so stay safe girls. I think you will be careful about this critical situation and give priority of your health. Take care of you and your parents. Okay, stay well girls. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.